folks, I'm Keith Bowen. This is Hard Rock University. Well, I'm having to do a little bit more work to get down into the sump of the decline here. Let me get these temporary ropes out of the way and I'll explain what's going on and why. Okay, here we are on the bottom level. I call it the 46 because that's 46 feet from surface. Now they've been mining these lower two layers between the hanging wall here and the foot wall here. And there's this black rock there. And then there's also the more spongy looking rock. And the limonite, and it's kind of hard to describe. I'll show you a close-up. But there's the sump beneath us. And actually that rectangle of light there, that's from sunlight coming through. But they've mined some along the foot wall again. Got the same situation over here. And as we go up to the 40 level, here's Eva. Shine your light on the stopes up there, little one. See, there they've moved a lot of material here next to the shaft, or the decline. And let me turn around a little. And right above us there, that's Pack Rat Penthouse. And again, this layer here is what they seem to be interested in. Now, when you head down this tunnel, it seems to kind of get less and less mineralized. And as we went that way, it got less mineralized. So my thought is we have what they call an ore chute, S-H-O-O-T, right in here. And it probably continues to some extent down below us. What we want to do is find a significant quantity of a significant grade ore, and it looks like this up here may have been pretty well mined out, where ground control is your limiting factor here, and it looks like they left the pillars of the low grade. So I'm going to be sampling down here, and hopefully we'll find some decent ore grades here, because if we could continue to drive this decline and then run levels off at like every 20 feet, we might develop quite a lot of new ore. But that's what we're going to have to do here to make this mine work. The available ore in this area seems to be relatively small, although I haven't really explored that area up there very well yet. I haven't sampled it at all. So I need to get up in there. I've got a ladder. Just lay it against there. I may do a little piton work too. I need to get up in there, get some samples of that, because it looks like it may continue on also. That looks pretty good. So we shall see what we shall see. Well, I'm downstairs sampling. Eva's up here doing something very important too. This dump here seems to have possibilities from the panning. So what she's doing is taking rocks, cleaning them a little bit, looking at them, and then
Now there's some more.
Categorizing them. We also screen some. So we'll take these samples once she's got enough of each, downstairs, crush them, grind them, and pan them, and see if we can identify what type of rock seems to be holding the best gold. Now here's a selection of various rock types that Eva segregated. We'll start out with the most obvious. This is low grade here. This looks to be the quartzite host rock, basically. Now this is the most numerous rock in the waste dump, and the waste dump, according to assays we just got, looks like it runs an ore grade. It's potentially profitable since we can get it cheap. It's kind of like Ryan's stuff. Notice there's not much in the way of obvious mineralization or vugs or anything like that. This is the black rock, that black vein that's so prominent just above the heavily iron and vuggy stuff. So these two panned the lowest, although this one wasn't horrible. But if that's ore grade, that gives me hope this is ore grade and that's the tonnage. Now right here, these are the two best, and this one again, you look like you've got that pretty non-porous material, a little bit of iron on it, a little bit of vugginess. This looks somewhat similar, although there's some reddish in here. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but right in here there's a vitreous material and some red and some yellows, but this is hard. This is not soft at all. And then something interesting that Eva noticed, this looks superficially very much like that, this number 5 versus number 6. But number 5 is porous. It'll soak up water kind of like a sponge. Doesn't look like it, but it does. And it's also half the grade that is. Anyhow, let's get back to the mine. Well, here we are at the middle decline again, at the 40 level. Only I got much better lighting. There's an ore chute. More pack rat midden, it looks like. And we've lowered a couple of good quality planks from up above to bridge this. They're all screwed together at this end. Here's the safety rope. We'll go ahead and get across there and secure everything, make sure it's all fine, and with each one of those planks we check to make sure it would support the weight of a person, and with the double we should be in pretty good shape. Now let's just take a look at this decline with the better light. Looks like it flattens off a bit down there, but it looks like it goes a long way.
Low bridge. Success.
So here we are on the far side of the middle decline. Clearly an ore chute here that they were following. There's the upper decline there. You can see the zone from there to there. here. Got about a foot wide there. Geez, that's about 3 feet wide there. Turns into this black stuff. It's gonna be really important to figure out whether that black stuff pays. Looks like the zone's only about a foot wide here. This looks like one side of it. And the other side of it. Over here. Now it looks like a big chunk of quartzite it's going through, and it's just that little crack right there. And here's the decline. Pretty good sized zone. They took it all. So we shall see what we shall see. Well, watch your head over there, it gets pretty low. And stay on the rope until you get about to the far side of that timber. That is lagging there, that's a platform. Okay. Okay, so you're 30 feet in front of me. So you're 60 feet down from the intersection. Now go all the way to the end of the tunnel. And let me know when you're at the end of the tunnel. Okay. And that's 52 feet. So 82 feet from the intersection behind us. Here's Eva returning from the bridge across Moria. Yeah, that stuff on your... See all this yellow here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just left all that limonite. That wasn't their major interest for some reason. Go figure. You'd have thought they'd have peeled that back to the wall rock. Look at how deep it goes down there. See how it looks like it flattens out a bit and then drops off again? I mean, I don't know. I can't tell how far it is down there, but I think I'm looking at least 100 feet.
Yeah.
So, anyhow.
You shall not pass.
Okay, that's fine with me. I gotta go back down and prep samples anyway. Okay. So from the decline of death and the bridge of Moria, happy prospecting and keep it safe out there.